Well, long pause, of course. But yeah, Miracle swapped around. So Miracle's on Naga, Chibi is on that Storm Spirit, Bimboka, Jules on the Spectre. So this is going to be everyone fighting to win their game. That's what this is going to be.
Yeah, this is pretty much the heroes you can dream of. And now actually Jay swapped around, so yeah, exactly. So we're gonna see Jay Invoker against Miracle's Naga, which is pretty much, well, a duel of the centuries. And of course Chibi on the Storm Spirit again. Like, he didn't play anything else, right?
No, he's played Storm Spirit every game.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, I have to say. Alright, so we're good to go. It looks like everyone is now happily heading to the bottom lane for first departure. We're gonna introduce the players. We have Silence, aka Hana, on the Batrider. They're smoking up right now. We have Miracle drafting for first departure. He's standing in. He's an old member of the team. On his signature Naga. Chibi on his Storm Spirit, playing nothing else in the series yet. Labby on the Support Disruptor, which leaves, of course, the Smiley Face, aka Kai, onto the Venomancer.
On the side of Mineski, we have got Jay playing that Invoker in the mid lane. Oa on the Ched in the jungle. Crystal Maiden being played by G. Jesse Vash on that offlane Clockwork. And Jules is playing the Spectre. And laning, well, 5-man smoking coming out from first departure. Not going to be finding a kill, but I do have to say I love how they're doing this. No blocking on this bot lane for the Clockwork. He's going to block them and they're just going to walk straight down. I've also seen lifestealers, you know, some heroes that can justifiably buy a Quelling Blade to start with, who just buy a Quelling Blade and completely destroy that track, but Barrett doing it with Firefly achieves the same purpose, so this Clockwork is going to have a pretty hard off lane.
Yeah, it's gonna need so freaking long just to like respawn the trees and that. And Jesse Vash actually scouting it out, and he knows, and now he's like a very sad Clockwork. This is the reason why you pick up the Clockwork very early into the draft, if you're playing actually Dire, and well, now he knows, and at least he actually scouted out, so he doesn't waste mana onto the Cogs onto level 1 too much, so that's something good.
Yeah, and Jay's actually... Oh.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what Chet is doing with the fishers, but well.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might start banning them.
Yeah,
but
like
we'll
you
see.
should start with the repression, to be honest. Alright,
Yeah.
so now actually creeps are here, and well, Miracle's pulling off a very nice block. And Jesse Vash still... Oh, he's doing something kind of smart. He's still like using his advantage there on the Dire and wow, in the mid lane, Chibi. Hasted G trying to give him a hard time, and oh, Frostbite going up. Jay not really laying down his right clicks into Chibi as of yet, but it's alright.
Yeah, Jay really can't do anything until level 3 or 4. So, I mean, he could do a level 1 Sunstrike, but it doesn't do that much damage. But on bot lane, Jesse Vash is taking a lot of harassment. But he's going very, very deep. I guess he's not too afraid. Venomancer, Disruptor, and Naga. I mean, they have got killing potential if Lobby can get a glimpse back. But other than that, I think Clockwork should be good to just kind of cogs and walk back if anyone initiates onto him. So he should be able to get a little bit of experience. Barrett on top lane, we can see him being a little bit cheeky and hiding in the bushes up here just to try and stay within the experience range, which he must be around about. I think the experience range is about there or so. So he shouldn't. Oh, that's the worst lines ever. You know what I mean, though. So he should be able to get a couple of levels, but if not, he can always just rotate into the jungle. He just probably wants level 2, and then he will, in fact, head down to that jungle and start stacking some camps.
Yeah, he just wants to like disrupt a bit of the farm from Jules, not like just killing something or anything, like we saw yesterday from a Clockwork just killing pretty much the safe lane farmer, but just being a bit of a nuisance. And speaking of a big nuisance here, I mean, we have a Wild Ring Ripper being sent to the middle lane by the good old Shen, just giving a hand to Jay, and well, Jay is looking pretty mighty fine on this lane. He's on 6 for 2 against the 5 for 2 of the Storm Spirit, and well, now he's got his level 2 Exort up, and he's got a nice Sunstrike, so whoever's getting caught there is just gonna take a lot of damage into his face. Look at that, 162 true damage in, like, 2 minutes in is actually quite huge.
Yeah, it is quite a lot, but it's probably not going to be enough to kill him unless Chibi makes a big mistake and gets caught in a creep wave or something along those lines. But still, I mean, a lot of farm going the way of both teams. Owa has given a smoke over to G there. So I think G might be trying to go for a rotation up to top lane. Silence actually hit level 2, but he hasn't gone to the jungle, so it looks like he's more interested in just getting experience in the top lane, which I don't know about. I feel like he should be like a Darkseer where, you know, he rotates around if he gets has a bit of a hard time. but well, we'll have to see. Jules, of course, is just last hitting perfectly, and in fact, both heroes are last hitting perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
17 to 16, 17 to 6, and 17 to 6. So
Yeah, it's...
this is going to be battle of the carries.
Yeah, absolutely. And, well, we're gonna see who actually gets the upper hand right here. Actually, Miracle's level 3, and somehow, some way, Jules is level 4. So I'm not sure where oh, actually some initiation onto Chibi. Big Sunstrike now into his face. Oh, he's dropping kinda low. One more right click, and this is it. It's gonna be Jay picking up the first blood, so great start for him. He's on 12 for 4 against 13 and 4, and with the first blood money in his bank. So he's looking mighty fine, but on the same time, the first departure actually mounting a push on the bottom lane. They're taking out the whole creep wave, and it's gonna be one creep wave coming with a catapult. And, oh, Jesse Vesh maybe trying to, like, skip the wave, it looks like. Yeah, he's trying, and this is nice play. So the catapult actually doesn't go to the tower and just kills it right away.
That is really well done by Jesse Vash there. Like, he could not have done that any better. And now the creep wave is going to go back up around here and meet his, I believe. I'm not too sure if it will follow him up the cliff here. Yeah, well, he's ensuring that it keeps aggroed up this cliff here.
Good play here. Really good play.
That was really well done. Otherwise, he could have just given up and lost the tower, but instead he just did that. And now he's going to get the farm and experience from it in the safety of his, well, tier 3 tower.
Well, and he can't even last hit it. This is so huge for him. He's gonna get so much levels and farm. And if he gets the last hit on the catapult, he's pretty much good to go. Wow, cool. Really good stuff coming out. And, well, you can just see it's a final. They're all playing their hearts out, and this is great to see. And Jesse Vash, of course, just doing work here. Now in the mid lane, some more rotations coming out from the CM. She says
Silence though is... Oh, is she going back in? She is spotted out by this ward, so Chibi's playing very, very defensively. And in fact, Venomance is rotated over as well, but he is going to be spotted out by this ward. So defensive wards from both teams wanting to secure that mid lane means that I think ganks aren't going to work unless someone is
Silence on top lane. He's getting frostbitten up. Is there any rotation, so to speak, of... He's staggered up as well, but no, nothing going on as of yet. So Jules just going to take and farm away. A big rocket actually would have just pretty much sealed the deal right there, but still. So good map awareness coming out from Jesse Vash, and in just one more CS it's gonna be Spectre with a level 6, so wherever there's a rotation it's gonna be Spectre just haunting in, or at least, well, giving a hand there.
I find Jules's build quite interesting, and the fact that he's maxing out the dagger. I honestly would have thought that he would max out the the Desolate. Since typically he doesn't join team fights, he would want to have maximum damage, and the Desolate is going to give him maximum damage, just being able to, you know, hit all the supports down. Whereas dagger is more for if you're going to be ganking, going for maybe a fast drums. Whereas I feel like Jules, I've never seen him play Sector before, but I feel like he's going to be the type who goes for a Radiance and then pushes lanes at once. You know, 2 or 3 lanes at once, just walking between them and getting a mantra up and all of those items. So I am a bit interested in the fact that he is maxing the dagger. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Maybe he actually decides to join teamfights this time around. I'm not too sure if he actually does it, but it would be a big possibility, and he will do a lot of damage. He's got his face boots up, and if he actually goes face into drums, then you kind of want to join the teamfights. Of course, the aura is still there if you just have illusions, but still, if you're just joining him, if you're laying down a Spectral Dagger which deals a 200 damage and a big, like, movement slow stuff, well, it could work out pretty well. And against the heroes of First Departure, against the Siren, against the Venomancer, against the Disruptor, well, why not just join him in the team fights? I mean, you have a glimpse against you, but still, even if you're getting glimpse back, you're only like losing the TP, and you can still TP and haunt to another illusion because you can just jump between illusions all day long if you have your ultimate up, which is quite a cool change, I have to say. And of course, Naga picking up the drums as well.
So Naga actually going for drums. That is a little bit interesting. But I suppose that she wants to be helping out in teamfights earlier as well. I mean, normally we see Miracle rushing up a Radiance and then pushing every single lane at once with the illusion. So I guess both carries are going to be joining these teamfights earlier than they typically do, I guess, would be maybe the way to put it. And Miracle's about to level 6, so when they've got that song with the Siren up, maybe they're going to go for well, probably not a gank, but maybe they're going to rotate somewhere and try and get a pick off on someone. Probably taking down Jay would be quite nice.
Yeah, and this is something you have to keep in mind. And of course, if ever Jace just gets his farm up and gets the 4 stuff up, he's going to be so mobile around the map. He's going to make the ganks happen. Also to note, Spectre is 50 for 20 on the last hits against 49 for 11, so not a big, like, discrepancy coming out at all. Pretty much it's actually incredible that Siren is keeping up with Spectre when Jesse Vash is pulling up those super neat tricks with the creep wave just like going right here, and this is cool stuff coming out pretty much from both teams. And the question is now, when is Jules actually gonna join teamfight with his like buddies? When is Jay gonna rotate? When are the phase boots up onto him? When is the phase boots as well as I'm talking about the force stuff coming up? Well, I'm just babbling. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a bit stunned by the performances here. Just so much big plays. And well, Clockwork looking to get his level 6 up. Now actually Venomets are rotating for the top lane, and looks like he just wants to get some farm up as well as just defend the tower. And now Jules still just farming away, and it looks like they're trying to push a bit. Maybe Chen comes out of the jungle now with his major creep army. But he's just farming away, so Oa just looking mighty fine, and he's well on his way to the mech.
Yeah, and that mech is going to be a really nice pick up, because it will mean they're going to be able to play a lot more aggressively, especially because Jesse Vash is getting nothing in this offlane. I mean, sometimes you do see the offlane Clockwork picking up the mech, but this game I think Chen getting it is going to be the right choice, because Clockwork can then go for maybe a 4-star first item, or even just a blade mail, just to try and will do as much damage as he can to the supports who are doubtlessly going to be dealing a lot of damage with their AoE. Or actually, even this game, a pipe would probably be really nice.
Oh,
a pipe pick up on maybe the Clockwork could also just help their team out a lot.
Yeah, Firefly, Acidic Storm, everything. Venomancer ult.
Venomancer ult.
Oh yeah. That'd be great. And now actually Jesse Vash is doing his thing. Finally, the trees actually respawn, and he's just being so annoying for Miracle. Thing is, Miracle can't really last it now under the tower. He's kind of low on HP. He's on 600, which is not. I mean, it's enough, but if there's gonna be a Clockwork hook, and I think he doesn't know if the Clockwork's actually gonna be level 6 just with his shenanigans there. So he's still like far off, of course, but I'm not sure if actually First Departure know this. And well, now he's last sitting away, and if actually Spectre gonna haunt in and just deploys the Sunstrike, he could very well be dropping. So he's playing it smart, he's playing it safe. Good stuff coming out, but he's now actually missing 6 CS compared to the Spectre, which is kinda huge if both guys are actually just going to free farm away. And well, Spectre not going for the jumps, going for the Hand of Midas with a casual Ring of Health. So
this is... He would go for Midas.
Yeah, this is pretty much all the same build that Jules played in the last game. For the time being, it could be a Vanguard. Oh, yeah.
Top lane, I think we're going to see an engagement now. Just because these two supports are smoked up coming in. Spectre is going to be daggering onto Kai. Kai has got nowhere to go. Sunstrike even. And Jay going to be getting the last hit. Good gank there coming out from Mineski. Now score is 0-2 in favor of Mineski.
Yep, and looks like Oa's now picking up his mech. Oh, no, he just needs a little bit more. But if they ever decide to push this tower down, which they very well could be... Yeah, right now it looks like. They have a catapult to go. They have a Wild Ring Ripper, so they're having all the arrows in the world. Especially armor is pretty important here. So, well, they're gonna do some major damage to the tower. Venomancer's still here, trying to defend it. He's... Yeah, well, he's very far back, and he's not even level 5 yet, so the wards are actually only level 2. And now Wild Ring Ripper just doing its thing with the tornado.
Ooh. But Miracle is getting so close to that Radiance. 2.4k gold at 11 minutes in. That's with the drum and the boots. How is Spectre going? Well, he's got the Midas, so he's not going to be going for a Radiance rush, and this might be hurting him just a little bit. I mean, Midas is good for farming, but at the same time, if you're going for a Radiance, you're going to be farming very hard anyway. But I suppose he feels like he's not going to be able to keep up and farm with Naga, because Naga is a hero that just, by the definition of the hero, she can farm, 5 camps at once in the jungle as well as a lane, just using those illusions to spread around, whereas Spectre can only really farm, he can farm one lane very fast and then run quickly to another camp, and he's kind of like an anti-mage, but a little bit less mobile, but ultimately Spectre can't quite keep up in terms of farm, I suppose. So the Midas is good, but it does put him back. In terms of CS, especially because Naga has been completely uncontested. I'm surprised ORNG haven't rotated down there.
Actually, very big pickup here now onto Hana. He's got his Blink Dagger up, he's got his ult up, he's got level 3 of the Sticky Napalm, he's got level 2 of the Firefly, so whoever shows his face into this bottom lane now, he's gonna get dropped right there, and now he's smoking up behind the tower. Pretty much no one actually catching him, and it's still Miracle just farming away on this bottom lane. Jesse Vash is pretty much on his own. Yeah, he's in the middle lane, and oh boy, Kai could be in a bit of trouble. He's spamming out his wards, he could pick up a TP, he actually has one, and looks like Jay is actually not going for it. He popped his Ghost Walk, and he's very slow. He's on 240 movement speed. But well, Jay just... Kai just going away, Jay... He's so defensive, and this is actually the right call here. I mean, pretty nice play here from from Kai. Oh, but in the mid lane, actually Jesse Vash just getting dropped right there from 3 guys. I'm just a bit late to the party, finally catch the kill. So it's gonna be 1 for 2 on the board. It's still really even. I mean, gold is 1k in favor of Mineski as well as experience for 2k, but who cares? It's just like 12 minutes in. The first few towers are gonna be the name of the game here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So...
Sorry, I had my mic muted. It's very, very hard for Mineski to do any pushing with his Venomancer just sitting here defending the lanes with his wards constantly being spammed out. And I mean, Venomancer, he's not getting much farm from this, but he is doing a good job of harassing that Spectre. So even though Spectre's not taking too much damage, he's got the Ring of Health, he's just going to back out. At the same time, you consider Mineski in this bot lane, who is just running rampant. He's going to have that Relic up very, very soon, and I mean, he's got nothing to fear, whereas Spectre, I mean, at any point he could get slowed out and maybe a gank occurring onto him. So he has to watch his back, and in fact, speaking of that, there could be a gank coming right for him right now. Lubby and Chibi coming up to the top lane, and Spectre's now so used to that Venomancer there that he will be watching his back, but at the same time he might not be as aware, and this could be, well, a death on him. Kai's got up 1 Venomous Scale. Chibi can just ruffle ball in, but Jules apparently has noticed that Chibi's off the map and will be going to the jungle to farm for a little bit, which is a really good decision by him, and really good map awareness too.
Alright guys, just a quick notice. I'm cranking up the bitrate again so the stream looks a bit better. Looks like my internet's actually fine right now, so just let me know if there's any lag. I'm monitoring my dropped frames. If there's no dropped frames, even if you have lag, it's gonna be Twitch on your side. So just keep it in mind. So we're gonna have a pretty cool stream coming up again. Alright, so just that, and well, back to the game. It's Jules, just pretty much free farming away into jungle right now. But as you said, he doesn't deal that lot of damage. I mean, he needs quite a bit for the camps, and he really needs the farm on the lane. But, well, you've got 3 guys hanging out on this top lane. It's gonna be Lubby as well as Kai, and of course, well, Chibi just waiting for someone to show up, and if not, well, they're just gonna go and push the tower.
Yeah, and Jules has done the right thing by leaving that lane, but this could be the loss of a tower. Of course, Chibi wasting a bit of time in the jungle there.
Oh,
well, not
actually,
in the jungle, but, you know, waiting the lane. Oh.
Actually, Hana getting initiated here, and Jay's doing a lot of damage. Spectre to Haunt in. Invoker picking up the kill. Another Spawn Spirit initiation now onto Jay. Great dodge from the Centaur stun, actually, and Jay... Ooh, Jay's still kinda low HP. Wow.
Did you see that by Jay? He 4-staffed out of the Disruptor ultimate.
Well,
That was amazing. Actually, we're going to get taken down now at the tower. But G actually freezes the wrong Naga Siren. But doing some beautiful blocking there by G, saving his life. But holy crap, did you catch that 4-staff by Jay?
it was on camera for sure. Yeah, I didn't call it because I was
Wow.
busy looking at
Yeah.
at someone dying.
And then he goes
Ooh,
on to
Miracle.
Naga. Hook coming up from Jesse Fashion. Miracle is going to go down. Huge plays there by Mineski. Taking down Miracle, 1 to 4 at the moment, but Jay's going to get forced back in. They're trying to get off a lasso, but not going to be funny. Jay getting very, very low, in fact, taking huge amounts of damage. He does invoke up that Quas to, well, I guess not invoke, but, you know, bring up that Quas to boost his regeneration, which he sorely needs. But the damage over time is just bringing him down. He should be up to 5 from this, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and this is a big win going in the way of Mineski. I mean, it is 1 for 4, which is not that big at all, but looking at the net worth charts right now, it's gonna be Spectre leading up, and Jay is just behind her, so, like, 2 games in a row, Jay's playing an amazing Invoker, and he's winning the place, he's winning the fights for his team, he's making the plays he needs to do, and now on the top lane now, Chibi just trying to farm away, and this forces Jules into the jungle again. It's not the fastest jungling at all, but he's on 3.2k net current gold. So it's gonna be just a bit if he ever decides to go for the Radiance, which, well, looks like it, let's be honest, and, well, Miracle's Radiance is actually quite a bit delayed. He's gonna have it in like 2 camps, so this is great, but still, it's delayed by a lot because of this death, and he couldn't even get his ultimate off, so... Oh, Chibi. Chibi trying to get on Jules, but there's Oa waiting for him, and this could be a bit of a turnaround. He's gonna have 800 and something mana, so he's gonna be able to zip out if actually someone goes in and shows him. But great play here from Oa, just trying to do something here. He's gonna send back Jules, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here's the sandbag, and he's gonna be fine. Here we go. He's back in the base, and he's looking mighty fine. Now G. Oh, what a nice hook from to Jesse Vash, catching Lubby. A great ultimate from the Spectre, trying to get the kill. It's actually not so. It's alright for the time being. It's gonna be 1 kill down on the side of Departure, and, well, Mineski looking mighty fine.
Radiant's middle tower has has
Oh,
fallen.
maybe
Jay
Jay's in a
will
bit of
spawn the
trouble.
mid tower at the same time. He should be right. No, Skibby's going to be flying in, getting the electric vortex off, and Jay is just
Wow, the damage.
ridiculously squishy. He just goes down, but this could be an exchange for Chibi's life. Batrider blinking in though, grabbing onto G. G's getting dragged out. No more teleportations. Chibi should be able to make it out from this.
No.
Actually, one way. No, pops the one. He's okay. And G now being chased down. Will be able to get one more frostbite off, but one hit and he is dead.
Oh,
but
Jules.
Jules is here to join the party. Jules is coming in. He wants to go for Naga, but Naga just sings the song of her people and makes a run for it. Jules could
Ooh,
chase
top lane
this.
over though. Always in a lot of trouble. He's getting glimpsed back right there. He's getting maybe brought down by Lubby. It looks like he's trying to just... Wow, he's just going back
He
again.
manned up.
Wow.
He manned up.
He doesn't even care. He's got a mech on his side. He's fine. Wow.
Lubby was like, I'm sorry, I regret my decision. And ran back. Oh, but Minenkl getting away on 100 health. And he's got the Relic up 500 to that Radiance. So, well,
Yeah.
game is getting scary. But of course, Relic is also up on Jules. So these two, are they like exactly the
Miracle.
same net worth? Wow, Jules is actually
No.
2k head net worth.
Yeah, there's a Midas.
Yeah, he's got the Midas and the Ring of Health, I suppose. So, wow, Jules is just farming his heart out. But Minenkl, once he gets up that Radiance, he's going to be able to split push a lot more.
Yeah.
Whereas, I mean, Jules can split push one lane, but Minenkl can split push two as well as farm the jungle. So, I think this Radiance is going to have a bigger effect in terms of farming for Minenkl. Whereas for team fights, Mineski could just decide, once his Radiance is up, yo, we're just going alls in, trying to get down all these towers and go for the Roshan before going high ground.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And also to know, Chibi's got his Orchid up, so that's quite a big pickup against something like an Invoker. You pretty much need it against him, or he just goes on and ghost walks away. No harm done, and well, it's just pretty cool play coming out from pretty much both sides, I have to say. I mean, Lubby on the top lane, it was kind of close. Chen could have turned around, and these skirmishes around the map, it's pretty crazy, I have to say. I mean, when do you see a Chen fighting a Disruptor when the whole team is somewhere else? It's... What is going on? What are we watching? And, well, it looks like Minenkl is now finally 50 gold away from his Radiance, and as well as Jessie Vash picking up a pretty huge item in the 4-staff.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, the items for both teams is just... Well, this is one of the most farmed games I've seen. Even the supports are getting farmed. Radiance
Ooh,
now
bot
down on
lane,
Minenkl.
speaking of the Orchid pickup, actually Jay in a lot of trouble. Chibi just zipping away, and wow, that was so close to actually killing him, and now... Oh!
I think he does
Cold snap.
Sunstrike. He's got a Sunstrike. No, it's not going to hit.
Close call. Very close call, and oh, now Hana's here as well. He wants to make a play onto Jay. He could very well just do it. He's fireflying away. Does he got his blinker up? Here we go. He's slowing down Jay. He's fireflying. Oh, wow. Just using his ult. And, well, Minenkl is here to save the day. Oh, big haunt now. What is he trying to do? Is he trying to go down on Chibi? Yes, he does. Chibi is kind of out of mana, but he can just zip away. He baited Jules into a very bad position. If everyone just trying to kill Jules now, it should be kind of an easy... No, actually it isn't. Just casual.
Yeah, just run over there.
Oh, glimpse.
Oh, what a disruption. Not disruption, but send back by Lubby there. But Jules is just using that 5 seconds of pathing to run into the jungle. And in fact, Kai has to
Oh,
watch
wow.
out because he could go down from the Radiance damage here, but they know he's in there, but they have no way to get in. Hook coming
Wow.
out from Dispatch, taking it down, Kai, but Lubby has something to say about this. But Jules just runs out. He just uses another dagger. He's chasing down Minenkl now. Minenkl has to get out. Another send back, just telling Jessie Vash to get the hell out. But Jules, I think he wants to dive this. I think he wants to kill off Minenkl.
Oh,
He
wow,
might
what
just
did
go
you-
for Lubby second hand. Oh, no. Lubby's going to TP out. But in comes Chibi,
wow.
but no. Sent back by Owa. How is the score only 4-6? It feels like there's been skirmishes and scuffles and fights going off all over the map.
Yeah, absolutely. Just... I don't even know what's happening. Also to note, we have Jules actually joining teamfights, diving tier 2 towers when he's not 6 slotted at all. So this guy, this is exactly why you're gonna see like Spectral Dagger Max. He's just gonna go and fight. So this is his plan all along. He's got the face puts up, he's got the Midas, he's got the Radiant, so he's... Even if he dies, he's gonna farm away pretty nicely, so I'm pretty sure you just wanna go and, well, limit the Naga from farming quite a bit. But speaking of which, she finally has her Radiance up, her drums up, and she's gonna go and split push the hell out of this, yeah, well, out of all those lanes. Roshan though, getting taken
This is kinda
down
like
by
the
Mineski.
anti-mage. The fun ends here for Minenkl. But, yeah, Roshan getting the Aegis up is, sorry, something in my mouth. Getting that Aegis up is going to be amazing for Mineski because it does mean they can play a little bit more aggressively, but I mean at the same time, we have seen Jay dying twice this game. He's getting towards that Hex. In fact, he will have it up in around about 1k-ish gold. 1.5k-ish gold. So that is going to be another huge pickup. It's not going to be the 20-minute one that we saw last game, but it still should be within a very easy time period, and enough to kind of shut Chibi down, because Chibi is nowhere near that Hex. He's just picked up his treads. Sorry, I can't English. Yeah. Regardless, this game is still pretty even. Golden experience in favor of Mineski, but I mean, the thing is, oh, what? Oh, what a sunstrike!
Wow, didn't catch that at all.
Yeah, Lubby was low. Jesse Vash hooked in on him and caught him out, but Lubby sent him back with a glimpse, and then I guess he just sunstruck him and killed him.
Dire's middle tower
Crazy
is
stuff.
under attack.
Well, that's Jay for you. I mean, he's sniping the hell out of those guys. I mean, if you're a departure player, you're gonna have to look out for this, and it's so hard. And now it looks like actually Kai wants to farm those ancients up. He's taken them once, and then looks like he's just gonna go and get him. And he really needs to get his mech up. Like one more kill of those ancients, and he's gonna have the mech, which is quite huge in those fights.
Yeah, and he has got that mech up, and now Boots of Travel picked up on Miracle. Of course, once Jay picks up his Hex, he's going to go for this Boots of Travel, I would assume. He might go for a Blink Dagger, but given that he's versing aggressive split pushing, the Boots of Travel might be his just second item choice. And Jules either going for a Manta at this point, and there's that Hex. Either going for a Manta at this point, or he could be picking up a Diffusal Blade. I think each have got their merits. Diffusal Blade is great for chasing down, and if he is going to be playing, you know, joint team fights and kill stuff, Diffusal will be really, really helpful for that. As well as the mana burn onto heroes like Storm Spirit. If Storm Spirit is, you know, on 100 or so mana and Jules can get 2 or 3 hits off on him, just using the ultimate, it does mean that Storm Spirit's going to be losing a lot of mana. Plus it really rips through those supports, but Yasha is fantastic building into the Manta if you're going to be pushing. And it looks like it will be the Yasha, so Manta probably going to be the... Well, he could just be a casual Yasha building into the Diffusal Blade next, but the fact that he's going for a Manta as one of his soon-to-be core items does mean that Mineski are intending on finishing this game in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, also interesting to note, Jules actually picked up a Vanguard 2 minutes ago. So I'm not too sure what this is all about. I mean, getting the Ring of Health refined with something in return, I mean, you don't want to, like, sell it at all. You're gonna get like 400 gold back, and that's not what you want to have. And well, a Vanguard pickup is kind of nice, have to agree. Oh, speaking of nice things here, oh, Nagasarian maybe getting caught out. I hear a hook. Where is it? Oh, actually Hana not getting initiated by Jay. He's actually silenced up. He's getting sheeped up as well, and oh, there was no silence. It was only a Hex, and now Lubby is now taking a fall here. Venomets are going down as well, and Jules just going rampant on pretty much everyone. Spectre Burn just killing the Bat Rider, and looks like everyone else just got out pretty much scot-free. Yep, Naga just getting a haste, getting an Invis rune, and well, 3 guys down on the side of departure, and it looks like Mineski in firm control of this game.
They definitely are at this point, but that's the thing, they can win this stage of the game, but they have to get a Rax. If they don't get a Rax, they're just going to get split pushed to death. So this is the point where Mineski is saying, we've got the advantage, we've got a Chen, you know, we've got the Astra up onto the Spectre. Now is when we have to do something. Get some towers, you know, get a Rax. That's it. And we've seen a couple of games in the past few days where people have had this advantage, but they haven't used it. They haven't, you know, used the fact that they're winning team fights to get any towers down. Mineski at the moment are doing the right thing, pushing down the tier 2 tower and just forcing departure back. You can just see, you know, they're using the Spectre dagger, they're using the cogs, just saying, everyone stay away from this tower. It's ours, you don't get to have it anymore. We're taking it. So that's one nice thing, and now they will just go back to split push a little bit more, probably waiting for the ultimate to come back up on Jules. Maybe they want to take down that tier 1 tower bot. In fact, that would probably be quite nice for them.
Oh, top lane.
Just that extra. Ooh,
Vehicle coming out, but only catching creeps. Actually, Jesse Vash now trying to get Chibi. But he's getting silence up, so he can't really get anything done here. And wow, Chibi just somewhere around the map, and well, Miracle just
at the same time, though, G is getting taken down by silence. G in a lot of trouble, but he will get off the frostbite before he goes down.
Wow.
And then, well, doing huge nuking damage, and Jules getting that last hit. Now Miracle could be in trouble. He hasn't got that Song of the Siren up for 15 seconds. If they catch him out right now, maybe he's going to be going down. He is doing a little bit of juking around, but Jay is coming out the other way. Jay will catch sight of him, and I think he knows that's him, but no, he should be okay. No TP though. He's just got the Song of the Siren. 30 seconds on that TP. And is Jay going to dive it under?
Oh boy.
No, Jay's back in the tower.
That would have been so freaking close. Spider sensors ticking and stuff. But well, Miracle just fine for the time being, but he even popped off his Radiance to not get, like, assaulted by his own Radiance burn, and looks like he's just, well, chilling out casually, waiting for his TP to get back up, and he's got 1 TP and the Boots of Travel in his inventory, so, well, he should sell one of those. Preferable the TP, but we're gonna see how it goes, and now another tier 2 now under pursuit from pretty much only 3 guys off Mineski, and still, I'm not sure if they can stop him. But maybe if actually Chibi just TP's in. He's got a TP ready, and what is Hana doing? Yeah, he's got a TP as well, so they could make a play onto this tower.
Yeah, it really depends. I mean, Mineski are just going to be barreling down these towers, though. Still got the Aegis, do they not? Yes, they do have the Aegis for another, was it 40 seconds that I just saw?
Yeah, I think so. Well, Jesse is now in a bit of trouble. He's getting now actually just ulted by the Batrider. Chibi just zipping in. Big Orchid being deployed, but here comes the Haunt. Is he trying to bail his mate out? Yes, he is. Jules now here as well. Just dropping down Chibi. Wow, is he dropping fast? And Jules also, wow, he's hitting for 200 as well as some burn damage from the Radiant, so he's just doing work. He's getting 1 kill. He's TPing out to help his buddy. It wasn't actually enough. I mean, Clockwork died in the end, but it's still a 1-for-1 and a kill onto the Spectre. It's pretty big. Oh, wow. Well,
taking down Chibi is always hugely important.
and Miracle just
Naga.
popping a casual ultimate.
But the thing is, Jay's got boots of travel, so I mean, when Jay feels confident that he can take on Miracle 1 by 1, Miracle maybe is going to TP down here, but then Jay could just immediately follow him and chase after him and hex him, so Miracle is just, you know, on the run constantly. Oh, but I don't know. Things look pretty good for Mineski, and with that Manta up now, they can break the high ground. And with that Vanguard pickup, honestly, I think it was quite smart, because he wasn't going to have enough farm to pick up a heart. Even though usually heart is going to be the pickup. I mean, if you want to finish the game by the 30 to 35 minute mark, you can't really spend another 15 minutes farming up a heart and a Manta. And that Manta is essential for pushing. It really does aid a lot. And wow, Chibi just playing aggressive. Oh, if Jay had been there for the Hex, but Jay's on bot lane just counter pushing a little bit, ensuring that Miracle won't be able to rat Dota them to death.
Oh, over. Maybe I was in a bit of trouble. If he's actually getting ulted up by Hana, aka Silence. Nope, looking good so far. So, not too much going on actually. And looks like Miracle can't really find the split push he usually finds, so we don't see any illusions on the map just pushing out the lanes. I mean, mid lane is kind of pushed out, bot lane is kind of pushed out as well, but still, it's not like we usually see Miracle just focusing on one lane, and now this is where Miracle just plays. Like 2 illusions here, 1 illusion on the top lane, and usually he just TPs to the jungle right now.
Well, I think at this point he's a little bit worried. They've only got the singular ward, and he's not too sure where everyone from the side of Mineski is. They can see them all now in the mid lane, so he's going to feel a bit more happy to keep pushing. But of course, Jay has got those bits of travel, a Hex, 3.2k gold in the bank, so even if they can see exactly where they are, it doesn't mean that he's safe, because someone could just TP there and take him down. And, I mean, Miracle really does need to start pushing more aggressively, but at the same time, if he dies, it could be GG. But, I mean, DD rune on Jules now. And I'm actually surprised he's not going up and hitting that tower, at least with the Manta illusions, but I guess for the moment they're happy with the damage coming out from the Forge Spirits. And actually Manta picked up onto Naga now, so is Miracle going to feel a bit more happy to actually help out the team fight? He's still pushing the top lane in, and looks like Mineski will be backing out. But I think Mineski needs to get a Rax before the 35-minute mark, because after the 35-minute mark, it's going to get exponentially harder. And they've got a huge golden experience advantage. I don't know if you looked at it recently, but it's insane. 14 and 15,000 gold. But I mean, Miracle is still creeping up behind them on the net worth. 15k net worth versus 16k on the Invoker and 20k on Jules. If Miracle is just going to be dodging team fights, it means that Jules is going to have to be... Well, Jules and Miracle probably going to have to be defending too, so... I mean, First Departure aren't winning at this point in time, but doesn't mean the game's over.
Oh no, you can't ever count a game over until it's actually, like, done, if you have a Naga Siren, especially if you have Miracle on your team on the Naga Siren. We saw, like, those insane comebacks he made possible for Titan, and, well... It's gonna be just one of those games, maybe, and... Oh, he's catching someone out. Hello, Owa. You're in a lot of trouble, sir. Oh, he actually doesn't even care now. Oh, big ultimate! Now the Haunt is actually being deployed. What are they going to do? Well... Wow. He just dropped.
Max, just a little bro. Does so much damage. Now they're just waiting on that Roshan, which will be up in around about 20 seconds-ish. Oh, Jules now, it looks like he's going to be the target of a gank. TPing in. In comes Naga, in comes Chibi. They're going to grab onto him. Naga is forced back immediately. Lubby even throwing out the ultimate, but he's just doing so much damage. Hand of God, that dispersion is ripping them apart, and Naga actually casts the Song of the Siren. That is 2 ultimates there used for Jules, and Jules comes out half health. You're ready to start pushing. In fact,
Oh, what a
Lobby!
hook.
Oh, what a hook. Across the map, catching Lobby out. Disruptor,
Wow.
best support.
Jules is so incredibly farmed. I mean, this person just helping out tremendously in these fights. It was so many ultimates going the way onto Jules' side. They threw pretty much everything. I mean, not completely everything. Of course, Venomancer wasn't there, and yeah, I get it. And Batrider wasn't there as well. I'm pretty sure he was dead and stuff. But still, there was so much going the way. Oh, another hook being now onto Hana's head. Now he's actually getting forced up back, but well, here we go. He's just dead. Jesse Vesh forced himself out of the way. Now the tower is just taking a lot of damage, and they don't have actually creeps. Where do they have creeps? There's no backdoor protection at the moment.
Middle tower is under attack.
I think because if the creep wave goes in, you get about 10 seconds of free
okay.
without backdoor protection. And the creep wave only needs to hit around this mark here to be counted as going into the mid lane. It's somewhere around there. In there or something. Anyway, Roshan is up, and now Mineski will be running towards that Roshan pit. I don't know if first departure can defended, sorry. Song of the Siren is up, but they need to get there right now because double damage
Chibi.
again on Jules.
Chibi.
How does he have another double damage rune?
Oh,
Chibi.
Chibi.
Oh, Jay. Jay is going to be catching him out, but not going to be able to get that Hex off. He will throw out just a random Deafening Blast, chasing after him, but how to catch Storm Spirit? Not like that.
No, you just have to be really quick on your hexes, and well, you're gonna be a bit lucky as well. But it's of course hard if the Storm Spirit just puts up a remnant. He's got like the flying vision all around, and well, he's good to go. Mineski now, wow, he's so close, but he's just, well, just running away, farming up. Mental illusions popped, and just pretty much trying to. Yeah, he's cutting down creep waves, so this is actually quite smart. If you get this creep wave, it's gonna be like pushing in all the time. Good old creep wave, skipping, and that's actually quite cool. And he's trying to do this with another illusion in the mid lane, so they won't have any creeps to speak of to bring down the backdoor protection, which is quite huge. I mean, look at this guy. This is so smart, and he's buying his team so much time. If he gets the top tier 2, it would be actually quite a bit. But maybe Jay has something to say about. They've got a haunt ready, if I'm not completely mistaken. Yeah, they're actually having it ready. They're using it, and is actually expected to ping to the top lane. No, she's not. So smart play there. Waiting for the Naga Siren ultimate, but she's level 16, so only 60 seconds on the cooldown, and you can use it pretty much every time. Someone TPing out right there. I guess it was. Looks like Chibi.
I think Chibi just making it back to base. But wow, well, Jules now has got that heart up, so he... Mineski, I feel like they need to just push now. They've got such a big advantage, but Naga Siren, you can just see her net worth is creeping up bit by bit, bit by bit, bit by bit. I'm not sure, is that going to be a Lincoln Sphere she grabs that next, or is it going to be a Skadi? Lincoln Sphere is going to be really good against that burst initiation coming out from Invoker with the Hex, but Skadi will just boost all of her illusions up.
My mic is again dead in Dota TV. Thanks for letting me know. It should be good right now. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe you can like ask Valve to fix. That would be pretty cool. Alright. Oh, Chibi. Oh, Chibi. He's getting hexed up pretty soon. Yeah, here we go. Big tornado going his way, and now he's actually a really fat piglet just getting brought down there by Jay, and in the meantime, big team fight going the way of actually first departures. They're taken down 2, so only one guy actually dying. No, Jesse Vesh, what are you doing? I'm not too sure. Oh wow, the haunt is not back up for another 40 seconds, so this could be the tournament of the game we're actually waiting for here. Jesse Vesh taking a lot of damage from the illusions, great cogs, but still Jesse Vesh dropping. Yes, he's gonna drop right here, great hook, but still Mineski just getting a double kill, and you don't want to feed Mineski at all.
But at the same time, Jay is chasing down both Kai as well as Silence, and he might be able to get this kill on Kai. Kai is just running way too fast, and Jay is just slowed down to the max by all of those stacks of slow, but he will be able to get the last hit. And there's a gem on the ground. He's already got a gem, so he doesn't know what to do with it. But Silence wants to come in and steal that gem. He's got the Hex up, though. If he turns around and Hex... No,
wow.
He's just... No, okay, whatever. Just let him take it. It's fine. Take your gem.
Sneaky. Agent 007 Batrider. He is on his way. So cool stuff coming out from pretty much both teams. So, well, 2 for 3 exchange. I would say absolutely first departure are gonna go and come on top of this engagement. We have to keep in mind the Spectre Hound wasn't up, and Spectre is now finished up her Diffusal Blade, which is pretty sick. If you're playing a support against the Spectre with Diffusal, you're, well, you just wanna just quit the game right there. It's so annoying. But still, looks like, yeah, Lincoln Sphere picked up by Mineski, so this is a pretty cool pickup, I have to say. Finally, I know that actually Haunt is not getting cancelled by Lincolns, and well, So there's still a lot of illusions going the way of Mineski, as well as, of course... Oh wow, look at Minenkl, he's just on the top here. He's just waiting. And he's
gonna be cutting the wave. He
Yeah,
just killed that whole wave, so he's gonna cut it.
and it looks like he's an illusion, like he's just running away right there. Oh,
Oh,
now
no,
they may
look,
be catching
go
him.
for the tornado. He needs to get that hex off now. Is he gonna cast a hex? He does cast a hex, of course, but oh, he uses this. I think a cold snap maybe to pop it there. I'm not sure what popped it. No, oh, it did. I think. Anyway,
Ultimate?
Naga. Will cast that Soul of the Siren, but Jules is coming in. Jules is just doing damage over time, taking down Lovey
Ouch.
almost immediately, turning around, chasing down Kai, but Kai's going to make it out okay. Miracle's already tipping back to base. No, Kai is not going to make it out okay. Jules dives into the base, double killer onto Jules, and this is going to be the tier 3 tower. No Soul of the Siren for 43 seconds.
Back to protection.
Miracle has to defend this.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Miracle has to get the... Actually, Miracle has to backdoor it. Not backdoor it, but cut the creep wave, but he just doesn't have the positioning too. But you can see he's trying to. He's doing what he can, but the illusions just fall way too quickly. And now Jules,
Radiant's mid
tower down, going in for those racks. Look, the Alacrity onto him does huge
Bye,
damage. Source Spirit though going right in, going onto OJ. Hex is up, but of course BKB onto Chibi who just bought it then. Now Venomous are throwing out the ultimate. Invoker is going to go down, but respawns, and now Kai is in a lot of trouble. 2 more hits, but there's just so much slow. Jules needs to purge himself to get away from all of these slows, but he's walking around at like 100 move per second. Or move per second, movement speed, I don't know. Anyway, Jules now though just trying to heal up, but Miracle is just creating so much havoc and chaos. She's not letting them push. She's just going to keep cutting this wave. There's no way they can backdoor if they don't have
Oh,
creeps.
Jay.
And Jay actually going in onto Miracle now. But Jay, maybe this is a bad decision. In fact, Kai is there, but Kai is just going to get hit down. Bam, see you later. And Jay now will be going down, but Jules wants to fight Naga, and Naga
Wow.
has an annoying Song of the Siren up, and
What a hook!
just smash! Oh my god. What a hook.
Wow, and she's forced to buy back, so this is kinda huge. And BOT is on cooldown because she tried to TP out, so she can't really even split push top lane and force someone back. And well, that would have been pretty cool. 15 seconds onto the Haunt of Spectre, and wow, what a play here. I mean, both teams, they're not like going down any second here. Oh, wow. Well, trying to still get up this creep wave. But well, they're taking care of all those illusions. Wow, what a game. Insane.
What a series. All of these games have been amazing thus far. I mean, this one, it's not even high in kills. 12 to 23. Like, it's not low, but it's not high. But it's still, there's just been action across the map. But look at Jules' score. 12 to 0 to 6. He is just destroying. Oh, pause. Pause.
Should we pause? I guess we should pause. You're an admin after all.
There you go. But, wow. That's crazy. I don't even have words at this point. Really well played by both teams.
Wow, so we have a pause, action's coming down a bit. Just wow, seriously. This is... I have to say, Jesse Vash with the Aghanim pickup was actually a really cool choice. That's one of those things which can disrupt Miracle so hard if he actually ults up and he doesn't catch Jesse Vash. Jesse Vash always can just hook him up. It's always a straight line, pretty much. You can pure position yourself with the 4 staff, so you always have the pretty much clear hook onto Miracle and just hook him out of his TP, and then it's gonna be very hard. I mean, he's stunned for what, like, yeah, soon to be 2 seconds. So his song doesn't even last that long. It's 7 seconds duration, and if you cancel it like halfway down the TP, it's gonna be just a few more seconds to actually try to get away. And if you're up against a Spectre with a Spectral Dagger going your way and Phase Boots, well, and the Mental Cell, of course, she's so freaking fast. I mean, you can see its Phase Boots activated, 434 movement speed, and not even a Spectral Dagger being used, so you can't really get away, even if you have drums up. I mean, she's on 483, but, well, what have you? You can't still get away. You're getting slowed down by all the stuff from the Spectre, and just a great pickup in general, seriously. Looking at the graphs, though, 15k net worth in the favor of Mineski, which is much, but it's still not over by any means. Rex mid is still standing, and this is a huge deal here. 25k XP is kinda huge, but still, we saw crazy comebacks from Miracle, and we know what he's capable of, so we are still in this game, and game's still good, and well, we're gonna see how fast Jesse Vash actually fixes up his computer.
Yes. Yeah, hopefully Jesse Vash comes back soon. I don't really know how Mineski can push in at this point, though. There's Naga Siren illusions and nothing to laugh at, and she's probably going to have up a hard by around about the 45 minute mark or so. So the illusions are going to get even harder to kill if she does go for a hard. I mean, she has one more slot. Maybe she's going to go for a Maybe just damage? Maybe BKB? I don't know.
Hmm.
Not too sure what she's going to buy last. It kind of depends. I mean, Butterfly would be nice, but maybe she wants more survivability, and Heart will do that. She doesn't hit that hard, though, so maybe damage. But either way, point is, the illusions are already hard enough for them to kill, and all she has to do is summon the illusions up here, like we saw, and just cut the wave. And how can a Mineski push without a creep wave? It's very, very hard for them. And that's one of the problems about trying to push against a Naga Siren, is that you have to kill her before you can, or you have to do what they did where they forced her to TP back to base, and then she wasn't in position to defend it, which is how they got the tier 3 tower down. But it's very hard to do that. I mean, they probably are relying on Jessie Bash to maybe get a hook on her and force her to cast that Song of the Siren. But if he can get off a hook and a battery assault, she's going to be unable to TP out, because the casting animation on Song of the Siren is too long. In fact, I think all of her cast animations are too long that she gets stuck in the battery assault.
I'm
You know that
not too sure.
loop?
I think you can still like get up your song. Pretty sure. Like not the first one, but you're getting stunned and then it's a fresh new animation and it actually goes through. I'm pretty sure it works that way. What stream is lagging?
But
No,
still-
guys, I'm not dropping frames. So in case the stream is lagging, please go down the resolutions. Like wherever it's not lagging, I'm not dropping frames like from the start of the game. I dropped a bit there, but still, it's kind of okay now. So just yeah, it's Twitch. I'm sorry guys. Also, if anyone can't load the video, I mean you can't hear me at all, but it's still just we can't do anything. Twitch is aware of the problem. The lead dev is trying to fix it, but they can't recreate it right now. So it's gonna be another few days at least until they actually fix it. Right.
Right, okay. Jessie Bash is back in. Unfortunately,
good.
his positioning is a bit ruined. He was standing back here when he first DC'd, so that's a lot of time wasted. But still, Jay, with that Invis-rune, wanting to catch out Miracle, but Miracle is having none of it. They do throw out a random little, whatchamacallit, dagger. Well, actually,
Oh, they know.
they know.
But there's no one there. And Miracle is way
Do
too
they have
tanky to
vision?
get dropped just by the second. Let's check
I
vision.
think they think the illusion. I think they think that's it. I think that they think that he used
Oh,
the
yeah.
Manta. So I think that's a real one. But if they go up there, I think they'll get vision. I'm just gonna keep saying I think over and over again. I feel like they will get vision, but at this point, Miracle could just TP out. There's no way that Jules can stop the TP. He hasn't got a basher, and I hope he doesn't get a basher because that would be stupid.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And he still has buyback penalty, so he's just trying to like push down the waves ASAP and get out. So well, there's 3 guys heading to the top lane, and as you said, Jessie Bash was very like here somewhere, and he could have maybe been in range for a hook here, but it would have been very close regardless. So I think it's alright. I think it wouldn't happen anyway.
Oh, but they're actually going to use the ultimate. No, she's just going to TP out.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Maybe Chibi's in a
Trying
bit of
to catch
trouble?
her.
No. And everyone else is just in the base. And this is how you have to play with Miracle just doing its job. I mean, Siren's job, like... you have to play so defensively. If you ever are out on the map and you're just getting caught by the Haunt, you're just dead. And you can't feed Jules anymore. It's pretty much as good as it gets right now for him. Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
but I mean, the
another
thing is,
boss.
even if they do feed him, what else is he going to buy? Boots of travel, which he doesn't necessarily need because he's got the haunt, but I mean, what more can Jules get? Maybe sell the diffusal blade and pick up a, I don't know, divine rapier or something?
Well, the thing is, he should
Or
be going for a butterfly right
Pressure
now.
orb? You know what he should do? He should, were you casting with me that game where I think it was ROTK? Was it ROTK? Maybe it was, it was some Chinese game. Anyway, this alchemist, he had so much gold because he was still farming even though it was 6 slotted, and he picked up a refresher orb to use in base, so he would TP back to the base, use the refresher orb to refresh his boots of travel, and then TP back out to another lane to keep pushing. Anyway, so what Spectre could do
Wow.
if he gets that
Okay.
fat is TP to base, get the boots of travel up, so TP to base, cast his ultimate from base, refresh it, cast his ultimate again, and then TP back into the team fight using the horde.
That'd be so sick.
I think he should do that. That would be awesome.
Would be
but that would
insane.
require like another 40 minutes of farm for him to get that much up. Just use a courier to do that.
Yeah, but you won't have the mana for it. It's on
Yeah, that's why I have to go
1.2k
back to
mana.
base.
You have to go back to base pretty much, or you're pretty much useless in the team fights. Also, I mean, Manta costs a lot of mana as well. Yeah, 165. So, well, I still want to see a courier with a Dagon, but it doesn't work in Dota 2, does it?
I don't know. I think we get a.
Yeah, you have to pop your
Shut
ultimate
up,
twice. And you have to use more than one dagger in the team fights because the team fights are actually so long, so you need at least like 2 daggers. It's only 16 seconds cooldown. So you have like 160 twice, so you're on 320. You have your mental style, so you're on math on stream is so hard, 385, 485. Then you have your ult twice, so you're on another 300, which is roundabout, well, a lot. Let's just keep it at that, and yeah, then you go. Agents, what?
You
Yeah.
can't even spell argument. How dare you talk to us this way?
Yeah, and
He's German. He won't take such disrespect.
I don't know, I study math, so... Ja doch! You can't say 9 without doch! Alright.
What does doch mean?
It's like but. Like, go to bed right now, and you say... no, it's actually not that. It's hard, it's not the same like but... It's, let's just say it's but. More or less like this. But I just want to finish the game.
Okay.
So round about this, it's... Wait a second, Wait.
German lessons with Lily and Pimp.
Still, yes, I don't know, there is no... Or yet? No. There is no real, like, translation of it. So German lessons right here, we could do some Schwarzenegger voice. I mean, we could get to the chopper all the time, yes?
Yes, do that.
I'm not too sure if the chat appreciate the voice, but you know, as the governor of the Californians, it's very hard to make Dota work, because, well, we have not so many pro teams, so I just commentate the CA scene, which is quite cool. As a governor, it's always great to get some insight. Alright.
Alright. Ah, classic. Alright.
I'm not sure as a governor if I'm that cheap. Maybe for some 100 and few rares I could make German lesson for whole stream, no problem. Alright, so guys, get to the chopper, and somehow, some way we have reconnect from the Crystal Maiden, so I might as well stop with the voice. Also guys, again, if you're lagging, just tone down the resolution, it's not me.
Okay. The G went okay. This could be restarting.
Cool! So just after around half an hour of pause, we get to go again. Which is not true, of course, but still. Now Chibi on the bot lane, he could be eyed on from Jesse Bash. Well.
Well, they're pinging out Chibi on the bot lane. But Chibi is just gonna run away. Man, Chibi is so poor. Like, usually when you see a Storm Spirit, he's, you know, redonkulously fat, but I mean, this game, 41 minutes, no Bloodstone, no, you know...
Hook.
Oh.
Just missing, barely. No, not barely, but it was like around here, just fishing for a hook.
Ah. Barely missing.
Yeah, it's like, I mean... Never mind.
Governor Pimp. Alright. Anyway, though, I mean, you can just see Miracle pushing all these lanes at once. Mid lane is pushing in significantly well, but of course, they just can't deal with it because Miracle is just going to cut the wave. I mean, how are they going to deal with this? How do they stop her?
I have no idea.
How do you stop that?
Miracle has to make a mistake to get actually killed, but one of those wards is maybe the saving grace here. If he ever gets Clockwork ulted, and maybe silenced or something around those lines? Oh wow, chat is going rampant now the delay actually catches up. Oh wow, and he's just ulting. And this is actually the smarter play here. Oh, big tornado, trying to catch him up.
Oh.
Nope, not at all, and he's fine for the time being, and just, as we said earlier, he has to make a mistake to actually get caught out.
It's just those 40-second illusions. It's like if they can kill off all those illusions, they've got a chance. But I mean, maybe at this point, probably just gonna wait for that Roshan, pick up that Aegis, and is this the third Roshan?
It
Someone
should
tell
be,
me
isn't it?
before I sound like an idiot.
Oh, it is. Here we go. We got
Okay.
some delicious cheese. Austrian cheese, I might add. Alright, so...
Not German.
No, we don't produce that great of a cheese. Swiss cheese is very good. Oh wow, meta-style illusion fights. So who's gonna win? Fight, round 1. Oh, actually Spectral Illusion just win. Alright.
I think the Fanta's gonna win.
Oh, now it's another illusion fight. And wow, this is so annoying. They have to burn so many spells just to get all of those illusions down. If one of those illusions just gets through, you're gonna have a creep wave just
Bottom tower is
being
Destroyed.
skipped up. Yeah, look at
You
this.
can just see them. They're just chasing after it. But
Yeah.
hey, they managed to kill it. No, they haven't. That one illusion's still there. And at the
Oh.
same time, actually on bot lane, Jay, ooh, so close to taking down Mr. Chibi there. But Jules is actually going to get not hexed up, netted up, but he's chasing down and now going to get lightninged on his face.
But he's so tanky,
Mega's
3k
popped.
HP. Wow.
And there's no illusions now, so this could be the chance they needed to push in. Oh, but Chibi just running in, going straight into... Oh, BKB's going to be popped on him. And Batrider going in, hook on to Nagasara. But Lubby, what a nice ultimate, catching 2 heroes there. Jules now got nowhere to go. Hand of God is popped and they're just trying to take down anyone. Kai would be good. Song of the Siren, though, has been popped, but 2 supports down immediately in exchange for 1 Shen. And now... Oh, Minenkl.
What?
Jesse Vash suiciding apparently with a hook, but at the same time... Mid lane, they have to get the Rex now, but they can't because backdoor protection's on and Minenkl has microed. Mid-team fight, he microed his illusions up
Wow,
here.
this guy, what the hell? This
Those
is...
illusions are still just sitting there. They have to wait for
What?
a creep wave.
Look at the damage!
They're just gonna out DPS the regen. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. And now Chibi's going in, Chibi's out of mana, Chibi could be going down now. In
Ouch.
fact, he will be going down. And the creep wave is coming in, they have to kill these illusions or else Naga's gonna be a terrible person and stop the creep wave and... Alright, here it comes. Jules is taking a lot of damage.
Buyback from Soul Spirit.
Oh god, buyback from Chibi. They're on the run. A rotation coming in from Kai, but he's going to get sent back. But Chibi goes the wrong way. Chibi doesn't realize there's a setback, but Jules will finally go down. 1.4k gold streak, just getting split up between them. And now Jay, he's going to be able to make it out okay.
Yeah,
they
there's no
only
gem on
managed to
them.
get the range racks though. After all that.
Yeah, and they still even had the, glyph up. It's a good decision to not use it on the range racks, in my opinion. Because you never know if you're actually gonna lose the melee racks as well, and this one's the important one, of course, and wow. But, well, good thing is actually Spectre has the buyback ready, and, well, did Minenkl actually use his? No, he didn't, so he still has the buyback ready if anything goes south. So, maybe Departure are now on the pressing point. Let's gonna see how it goes. On the top lane, meanwhile, Fort Spirit just pushing into the tier 3. But there's, like, no catapult, is there? No, so it's alright, quote-unquote. Well, not for Chibi, he's deeping back.
But now Roshan is up, so that we could see a Roshan attempt coming out. Double damage just going to be picked up by the Batrider. Nagasaren has rotated back. She's actually taking a lot of damage from these Forged Spirits here. She's really not that tanky.
Yeah.
But she's going to be okay. She'll just regenerate herself back up. And I feel like when Jules is back up, these guys need to rush to that Roshan pit and get the Aegis up. Aegis and Cheese, preferably. But Jules doesn't really have space for it. What's he going to get rid of? It's the same question.
Ooh,
so I guess maybe Jules won't take the Aegis. They give the Aegis to to Jesse Vash actually, and Cheese to Invoker, possibly, or vice versa.
Good thing is actually Minenkl picks up a heart now. He's got the recipe, it's just casually walking to the top side. Well, looks pretty good. And if he ever gets his heart up, they need so much more to get down those illusions. They're gonna need something like a battery assault from the Clockwork, as well as some major stuff like a frostbite and even the damage amplify helps a lot. The illusions actually got like, what, 200% more incoming damage, so they are taking a lot of damage, but it's not that big of a deal if you have 25 armor, which is just batshit insane, and you have a heart to boot off, so 3.3k health on those illusions, and well, Minenkl is doing what he's doing best. He's just microing his heart out, and he's using Mantasar illusions. He's using his own illusions from the
And look how much
mirror
it
image.
takes to take down those illusions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's insane. Even Jay, he's right-clicking away at him, and he still can't get him down as fast as he wants to.
I think they need a Divine Rapier, honestly. I mean, I know that's dramatic, but I think they need that Rapier. Because they just don't have enough damage, and they have to go through the backdoor protection.
Dire's middle tower is under
Nagasaren isn't going to let them push in.
This is
He's
so
just going to keep
insane.
saying no, no, no.
This is so insane.
Anyway.
2 lanes of Rax permanently getting pushed in. Chibi now on the bot lane as well. And well, now they have an Aegis. What are you going to do? Look at Minenkl, he doesn't even care. He's in their tier 2 and he does not care
He's
at
going
all.
to kill G, actually. G has to get out of here right now. Hand of God even being
Wow.
used to save G's life there. Now Minenkl just pops the Song of the Siren and goes up to the top lane, TP's out. They probably need BKBs, honestly. I mean, Jesse Vash can do the cancelling, but he didn't TP in time, and I mean, they need something to kill Minenkl when he pops that Song of the Siren.
Absolutely.
BKB on J would be enough.
Dire's bottom tower
Yep.
has fallen.
And now Jay? I still think
Dire's
he's...
middle tower
Well, he's got the Aegis, so he's good to go. Actually, Cheese on Spectre, I imagine? No, actually, no... Nothing on Spectre, so if they ever get her down, it's gonna be sick, but well, you have to keep in mind Dispersion is still here, and... well, Dispersion is just a bit too much, I guess. Oh, now Owa, if he gets nets up. Oh, yeah, he's just... Bye-bye,
Yeah,
Owa.
he's dead.
Poor guy. And maybe G's in a bit of trouble as well, if he just decides to go in there. Well, decides it's better to chill out a bit, and...
No, Jay attacking silence on the bot lane. Going in from there. Actually using the horn to try and take him down. Lubby's there to help out. Oh, Sunstrike so close to hitting, but
Dire's bottom
Jules is just chasing after him. He wants this kill desperately. He will get that last hit. Man, huge crits there.
Wow, Spectral laughing is so evil. Who crits? Who's got crits? No one
Oh,
has
I just
crits.
mean like, because of the desolate damage, it came
Oh,
up
yeah,
with the
sure.
number. 'Cause it's extra damage.
Yeah, I
Oh,
toggled.
apparently
I'm sorry guys, I toggled already, like a few minutes ago. Or like at 1 minute ago, so delay should catch it up in just a sec. So now in the mid lane, maybe Jesse Vash is in a bit of trouble if those illusions actually just go and kill him. Oh, he's just... Ah, this is so annoying to play against, seriously. And now poor G is in a bit of trouble as well. And oh, he's got a gem. But they can't do anything with the gem, seriously. Maybe now something's happening. They're pushing in the bottom lane, which is the only lane not getting creep skipped by Miracle, so... Oh, wow.
Radiant's bottom
Clockwork actually takes down Lubby there. And now, in comes Chibi, wanting to fight onto them. They're going to get the silence off into Jules. Jules now has to 1v5 this with no horn. Song of the Siren going off, in fact. So, no, he gets out of the way of it. But Jules now chasing down Kai. Kai's probably going to go down. Miracle, though, he's just cutting the wave. He doesn't even care. He just wants the wave to go away.
So
and now
clever.
they're going in. Alacrity up onto Jules. He has to get this Rax now. They're going in, getting it down. But Fortify is popped. There's no creep wave.
Oh,
Jules
I
is going
couldn't
to be
ult.
forced out of that base with the Naga Siren illusion chase after. Then in comes the hook from Clockwork. Can he get the cogs? He will catch Miracle here in the cogs, but Jules does way too much damage. He has to get out now. He has got
Vortex.
horn over 20 seconds. He will get out. Electric Vortex is missing. I don't know who that hit.
Creep.
Oh man, that was so close to getting the racks and cheese. They will actually give him the cheese.
Oh, clever.
Nicely done. And now he's ready to go back in. Hook is going to miss, but they get the Hex off into Silence, and he's going to just auto-attack Kai to death. And now Silence is going to be the next one to fall, and this could be the racks. Could they get it? There is a creep wave coming. Miracle, though, is just going to be trying to micro his illusions to go back, and they're going to Alacrity him up. He does not have... Oh, he does maybe just enough damage. Just. And he will be going for this range Rex now if he
Oh,
can.
Lobby.
Oh, but Aegis has popped onto Jules. Sorry, Jay. Too many
What a
J
game.
names. Oh my god, what a fight. And Jules may be going down finally. No, he kills Miracle. Miracle is down. Immediate buyback though. Still no creep wave because of these damn illusions just blocking the wave. And at this point, they're going to be forced out. But Chibi just flying across. He just wants G. Chibi is going to get hexed up though. And Song of the Siren being popped yet again. That is the worst built in Dota. I'm so sick of it. And now what? I think Miracle just wants to cut the wave. He doesn't
Yeah.
care about fighting. He just wants the wave to
Absolutely.
stop.
There's just nothing they can do against it right now.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go. They actually... No.
Oh,
Jesse
Meg-
Bash denied one.
what? Traitor! Kick? Oh my god. Oh my god. Remember in the old Dota 1 days you could kick people, like from a bot, if it hosted by a bot?
Yeah.
Ah, that was so sick. And of course switch on. Alright, so... What are they gonna do? They've
they
got a
could
creep
go
wave.
into the-
No, they don't. Who
Yeah,
cares?
they can go to the mid lane. They've got a creep wave coming now.
Wow.
They just need the backdoor protection off for a second and they can go backdoor.
But there's an illusion.
There
Oh.
is an illusion. But it doesn't matter if it's going in bot lane,
Oh, yeah,
it's
sure.
fine. They can backdoor the mid lane. Anyway, Tornado going off. Gonna land onto Lubby there, but I don't think they're interested in him. They just want to get these mega creeps. That's all they care about is getting these megas. They will get a second lane to Rax, but in comes Chibi and Miracle taking down Oa. Lubby does go down to Jay there, but
Jules?
Batrider grabbing on to Jules. Jules is so tanky, and Jesse Vash is there to help out. Gonna be forcing Chibi back, and now Jules is considering running away. He doesn't have any charges left, and Miracle is gonna take down Jay. And now Jules, he has to run away. He hasn't got horn up for 20 seconds. He does not want to die now.
Kill the creep,
But
kill the
Jay
creep.
immediately
No.
buys back and comes back in. The creep wave is there. And Jules is going to be regenerating as soon as he can get this darn damage over time off of him. Earn on him as well. So Hard Boss earns 65.5 seconds per health per sec, whatever. Point is, they're going in for this tier 3 and Chibi's just coming in. We'll be popping that big heavy going on Jay. If they can kill Jay, that'd be great. But Jesse Vash with a huge hook landing right onto Chibi's head. But Chibi's going to be forced out immediately. Creep waves are in the base. Nagasaran is doing what she can to defend it, but it's not enough with these mega creeps up, and they will be going straight for this Rax. Alacrity onto him. This Rax could be going down. Is Miracle Naga gonna be losing? 52 minutes into the game. Batrider going in, but he's just gonna get 2 or 3 hit, and this last Rax is standing. Jules is not hitting this last Rax. He's fighting. Hand of Goddess Pop. Why don't you kill the Rax, Jules? Kill the Rax! Kill the Rax! Immediate buyback and using the horn to come back into that team fight, and he's just going in. Jesse Vash, huge hook onto Naga, and Naga is going to go down finally. No bite on him, and GG
Wow.
will be called.
What a freaking game. That was like one of the better games I ever watched.
top barracks has fought dire.
I mean, Miracle.
That was huge.
Wow, it's insane. The Spectre pick just betting him out so hard. If it would have been any other hard carry, it wouldn't have worked at all. Just incredible.
Well, Miracle played amazingly. I mean, I'm not even going to try and take that away from him. He did everything within his power to try and turtle this game, but Jules was just way too fat. I mean, 21 to 2 to 11. 518, 694 CS on Naga. Wow. Well, I mean, GG, well played to both teams. This brings the score to 2 to 2. So we are going into a 4th/5th game. Thank you, of course, to Raidcall for sponsoring this tournament. And Dota Talk for very kindly allowing me and Pimpmuckl to cast this, and we'll see you guys in the next game.